Shoot. Hey, what's going on, my people? We about to get into this video. I was about to say movie. We ready to get feel like a movie. Let's get up into this movie.
Man, this story a little different. Today we talk about a Baton Rouge, Louisiana Damon rapper by his fans in his own account who was
Damon Rapper. I'm glad he put it like that.
From jail for 24 hours while waiting to go to trial for an M1. And the fam had a state claiming they put a man on a box, gave him probation on a bond, and still say it's a mistake 24 hours later. Well, your guess is as good as mine. But what I will say, having a good lawyer and him turning himself in, which we'll later discuss, made it helped his chances a whole lot in getting his case dismissed. Now, this a young man who allegedly made a name for himself in the streets and in the music booth. In this video, we talk about who he is, go over his prior arrests, where he's from, his public beef, and where he stands today in this murder case. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no aim, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Rayshawn Alexander, aka Hotboydue. He's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's also a rapper. Hotboydue was connected to another well-known rapper named Lil Yoshi, and Hotboydue was the first artist under Head Youngin Records. And that also came with the connection with TBG, even having pictures with Fredo Bang, and also having tracks titled Free Cemetery with over 125,000 views and counting on a YouTube account that belonged to Fredo Bang.
Look, if I ever come up deep, know I stood on business.
Now it's been documented for
years.
If
he ever come up there, just know he stood on business. Man, that nigga rolling. We rolling out them pills. He getting to it. And he getting money. Bust down on his wrist. He living the average lifestyle that these niggas want to live. But at least he said it in that song. If he ever come up there, that nigga still on business. Know it. Even if he get caught up with it. I'm about to become a rapper. Fuck this shit.
That the alleged rap label / alleged gang, TBG and NBA, has been at war, but managed to become public after some hints has been rapped about in their lyrics.
Right.
And the rapper Hotboydue was a major player in this. It seemed Hotboydue and his alleged opposition wanted to beat each other on who can be more disrespectful.
This is what I want to ask. This I want to ask. When y'all be doing all this for the rappers out here, that's dissing mobs and they rap and they rap lyrics and shit. Now y'all love talking about drinking lean and shit. Lean be having you out of bounds, I'ma say. And like, what the hell did the lean do to make you vulnerable? I mean, why do y'all feel so comfortable being vulnerable? Get caught up on that lean, sipping it outside. You see, he got the cup and he probably sitting in the car, man. You vulnerable as hell.
He did that with his alleged rival, Ben 10 and Big B, two people who allegedly are part of NBA. Now, one of many disrespectful posts towards each other, Hotboydue made a post last year quoting, "That end mama nephew died. And the only get back he got was effing my ex who been a thought. Hashtag Big 60. Hashtag PSU. Now, Hotboydue was also rumored to be the guy who shot a rival NBA Big B in the leg. And it's because of the things that he mentioned online. One was alive that said this was the Big B one.
You stabbed Big B left. You stabbed. It's a Big B left, man. Spray head. Yeah. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, my boy.
One was taking a picture at a gas station with the pump 8 in the background, which was the alleged number at the pump where Big B got shot. Now, Big B was asked about the situation in the interview with Futures TV. I'm gonna play a clip, but his fans were speculating that he got get back, saying that the person who shot him was deceased. But Big B was honest and said that's not true, because of course we making this video, and if the things that Hotboydue had mentioned is true, he's still alive.
What about this? Because this is like a year ago. You got shot in your leg, right?
Yeah.
At the gas station and whatnot. What was that time like for you, though, bro? Because people, a lot of people was covering that stuff.
Man, I wish I could fucking smoke a hand. I don't smoke a hand because of my children, but damn.
Shit. That's something about that nigga just.
Hold on. Tell me some ways I could smoke a head and keep the smell down. Let me know, y'all. Let me know.
Shit. That shit about that Nigga just a bitch, the nigga ain't dead. So shit, that shit ain't about nothing.
Well, I was doing my research. It said that I guess the person that shot at you, that he died. Is that true?
Nah, but people, they just making stories and all kind of shit.
People always gonna do that.
How did that shit change you?
Shit, nigga just
Is he
shit.
watching out?
Nigga just gotta be on everything. You just gotta be on it. That just let me know shit. Be on everything.
Yeah, I see that.
E-farming, a new way of making money.
Now, with everything going on, as we mentioned, Hotboydue is just 20 years old. Now, he managed to keep making music in the meantime, but he also became a repeated offender since the age of 17 to the local law enforcement. And this is what he had to say about being incarcerated since 17 and not having a real life after.
I used to check out street and music-wise. What's your biggest win and your biggest loss you took?
Street? Yeah, first one was street. So you say street size was my biggest win. Street-wise, my biggest win. 100 grand, man. You hear me? Streetwise, and streetwise, my biggest loss. Shit. Getting my first conviction at 17. That was my biggest loss. Because that shit really prohibited me from a lot. Like, I can't even ride with a legal gun if I want to no more. I'm still gonna go to jail, you hear me? Even if that bitch is legal, shit. There's a lot of shit I can't do. I can't even leave out of the country type shit no more. I gotta go through so much shit just to do that. And what else you said? You say streetwise, my biggest win and loss in the shit.
How you feel your street level at? Like, what's your street level like? Like your street credit, yeah.
I tell you the truth.
Say for example, I ride around the block right now, like, man, you know what I'm saying? I asked about you. What you think they'll say?
They gonna tell you they know me, but like I was finna say, to tell you the truth, a motherfucker who really don't know me and be like, oh, that nigga, I really feel like I'm a young nigga. I ain't number 20 years old, but I'm really a veteran. Like, I done did most shit that half the niggas twice my age ain't do. Like, and I'm a stand-up nigga. I never told on no nigga. I never hated on no nigga. I'm a self-made young nigga, and I'm really like that. They ain't no faking with me at all.
Now, I wanted to show you guys
really
that, 'cause
like
sometimes,
that.
man, how you live in life can be your reality. Because this is a man who's been arrested every year since the age of 17.
Wow.
Let me show you how. Now, depending on his birthday, if he's 20,
18,
he was 17 3 years ago, or possibly 4. We heard him talk about the gun situation, but just a year later, at 18 years old, he was among 6 people arrested in a multi-purge hearing investigation with the investigation title Chicken Red. In 2022, now 18, about to be 19, he get arrested again for having a switch, but he managed to get out just months later. Fast forward to 2023, Hotboydue would get arrested for some serious charges. This time, this M1, March 5th, 2023, Nicholas Williams, just 35 years old, was found shot to death at around 8:45 p.m. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family.
For you at noon, one person is dead after a shooting on Aliquippa. Baton Rouge police officers were called out to the scene near Plank Road around 8:40 Sunday night. They found 35-year-old Nicholas Williams shot to death. Police are still working to find out what happened and who pulled the trigger. We will keep you updated, but for now, if you know anything about this, call Crime Stoppers at 344-7867.
But just 3 weeks later, on a Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023, police would arrest Rayshawn Alexander, a.k.a. Hotboydue. But with him taken into trial, it's not clear if he's actually the perpetrator. And if so, what's the alleged motive?
In a few minutes, Baton Rouge police have arrested this man, Rayshawn Alexander, with a deadly shooting. Baton Rouge police say he's facing charges in the death of 35-year-old Nicholas Williams. You may remember Williams was found shot to death along Aliquippa Street on the night of March 5th. Those charges he's facing should be being updated in the 9 News app as we speak.
But just 16 months later, July 17, 2024, while waiting to go to trial, Hotboydue had managed to have a bail set, and he posted it. He posted this clip to his Instagram with him walking out them jail gates. He also went to his Instagram live to preview some unreleased music, and he also posted a picture with the following caption. I ain't got much to say, that. It feel good to be free. But just 24 hours later, the district attorney had came out with this statement requesting for Hotboydue to turn himself in which he did.
Tonight with a major mix-up at Parish.
To be free. But just 24 hours later, the district attorney had came out with this statement requesting.
Murder suspect accidentally let out a jail, turns himself in hours later. What? He had to come back 24 hours because they made a mistake and let a guy go home that got caught up with a switch, but they don't know if he killed him, but they know he had a switch on.
Hotboydue to turn himself in which he did.
Tonight with a major mix-up at Parish Prison.
Accused of murder with a long list of prior...
We start tonight with a major mix-up at Parish Prison.
But then you'll come home. Rack, chain. I don't know if he had to bust down on his wrist. I know that was a good feeling for
accused of murder with a long list of prior arrests was able to post bond and leave. The district attorney is not happy about this breakdown in communication. Bess Casterly and the WBRC investigative unit sorting out how this happened.
Well, Sylvia, Rashawn Alexander, known locally as rapper Hotboydue, has been in and out of jail for several years. Prosecutors thought his most recent arrest for murder would have kept him in jail until trial, but that didn't happen.
Want to register for an LLC in 4 easy steps? I got you. Go to Taylor Brands and let's officially form your business.
This is video of Rashawn Alexander leaving the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison early Wednesday morning.
The jail let him go.
The problem is, the district attorney says he wasn't supposed to be released.
Apparently, he paid a commercial bond, and no holds were reflected at the prison for whatever reason, and he was able to bond out like anyone else would have.
The 21-year-old rapper has been in Parish Prison since March of 2023, waiting to stand trial on a charge of second-degree murder. Baton Rouge police arrested him then, accused of shooting and killing Nicholas Williams. At the time, Alexander was out on bond for other charges. On Tuesday, during a routine motion hearing, Judge Tarvald Smith found no probable cause for one of those charges involving possession of a firearm. For reasons still unclear, there was no longer documentation holding Alexander in jail, and the jail allowed him to post a $260,000 bond and leave.
Despite the judge finding no probable...
What the fuck is 1% of 260,000? I see people. Is it 5% they gotta do? 5% of 260,000. What the hell? 260,000. Take away 5%. That's 13,000. He had to pay at least 13,000. Or is it 1% or 2%? I don't really give a hell. But he had to pay a couple.
In one case, he had multiple other cases, including murder, and that everyone understood that the hold was still in place on all of the other charges.
District Attorney Hiller Moore says he's not sure where the breakdown in communication happened. When they left the hearing Tuesday, no one was under the impression that Alexander would be allowed to bond out.
But I don't know where any miscommunication could have happened, but that's obviously what happened.
Before police arrested Alexander on a charge of murder, the court ordered him to wear an ankle monitor. He's been in and out of jail for various charges, including misdemeanor domestic abuse and drug and gun possession. According to the monitoring company, Alexander wasn't taking his supervision seriously.
We filed a Article 66 subpoena because we continued to get notice that his battery was remaining low. And he continued to violate. He would go out of the state while on the ankle monitor. What? And we asked that his bond be revoked.
That was 18 months ago.
Bro, that nigga was doing straight idiot stuff.
3 months later, in March of 2023, police picked him up on charges of possession of a firearm, driving a stolen vehicle, violating a protective order, and ultimately tied him to the murder, which police say is caught on camera.
He's surely one that we've been keeping a close eye on, and his history proves that he deserves to be watched.
Alexander's lawyer, Ryan Thompson, says his client has constitutional rights to a bond, and it appears he's being denied that right.
Is he not an American citizen? Meaning, is he not innocent until proven guilty?
Right.
Now, the mistake was noticed immediately, and the DA's office notified the judge, and the judge issued a new arrest warrant. Alexander turned himself in this morning and is back in custody tonight.
If a person is arrested for murder and then accidentally released before trial, it would be a complex legal situation. A lawyer could potentially argue several points to try to have the case thrown out or
Right.
dismissed.
Right.
See, here are some possible arguments a lawyer might use. One is violation of constitutional rights.
Ooh.
The lawyer could argue that the person's constitutional rights were violated, possibly due to an illegal arrest or detention. This could be violation of the Fourth Amendment, protection against unreasonable searches and seizures, or the Fifth Amendment, protection against self-incrimination. The second would be lack of evidence. Without strong evidence linking the person to the
Right.
crime, the case may not meet the legal standard for prosecution. 3 would be procedural errors. The lawyer could argue that there were procedural errors in the arrest, detention, or release
Man,
of
he
the
out.
person
He
that
getting out,
invalidated
man.
the case. For example,
He
if
getting
proper
out.
legal procedures were not followed during the arrest or release, it could be grounds for dismissal. But I wanted to show you guys the possible loophole.
Man, he showed us the loopholes. Man, tell me what y'all think, my man right there. I forget his name. But tell me what y'all think he need to do, y'all, when he get home and he done with all this BS. What y'all think he need to be out there doing? Getting straight to that dag was the music? Or y'all think he need to go back to the streets and clean up, I guess? I don't know. But one thing I do gotta ask though, what is when y'all be having the money, let's say y'all got 30,000 saved up, right? And y'all try and pursue a music career and y'all in the streets, right? Why don't y'all take that 30,000 and invest it in yourself? Just saying, I don't know if y'all be having it, cause I don't know what the fuck. But let's just say you got 30,000. Why keep running out there? When you got 30,000 right here, you can play with. You can still be in and out, and yeah, your name big if you got 30,000. If you came up with 30,000, your name gotta be it gotta be a nice word for you, and you probably know somebody that got some good shit. But I would be steady working in a booth, music video. Yeah, I hit off somebody. That's how I would do it, but hey man, I don't know.